All right. All right. Today is day on theology of God. Today is day one on the theology of God. This is a book I'm reading. It's actually daily doctrine. So day one. This book has been written by Kevin DeYoung, if you ever heard of him. Now, my lifelong mentor said that he didn't agree with everything that Kevin DeYoung taught, but a lot of stuff he teaches is pretty right on, right? So, the aim of Christian theology is to know, enjoy, and walk in the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. Wow. The word theology comes from two Greek words, theos, meaning God, and the logos, meaning word, speech, or statement. Most simply, then, theology is the study of God, but surely we need to say more than that about theology. The problem with a basic etymological definition is that it makes God sound like another object we analyze and dissect, when theology for the Christian must always aim at more than bare facts and observations. That's why William Perkins defines theology as the science of the living blessedly forever. The Petrus van Maastricht called theology the doctrine of living unto God through Jesus Christ. The goal of theology must never be reduced to merely getting right ideas onto our head. The reason we care about theology, the reason we write about theology, the reason you are reading a book about theology is so we can know God more deeply, enjoy Him more fully, and walk with Him more obediently. Amen. We do the hard work of careful, precise, intellectual demand in theology that we might see and savor the glory of God in the face of Christ. How then should we undertake the task of theological study? In four ways, biblically. We must test every theological conviction and conclusion against the Bible. While such tradition is important and human experience cannot be ignored, theology is ultimately not an exercise in explaining what the church has taught or what we feel in our consciousness. We must always search the scriptures to see if these things are so. Acts 17:11. Rationally, reason is not the foundation of faith, but it is the instrument of faith. For 2 years, Paul reasoned daily in the lecture hall of Tyrannus, Acts 19:9. He ransomed with Felix and Drusilla, Acts 24:24. And he pleaded with Festus, I am speaking true and rational words, Acts 26:25. The truths of the Bible may be beyond reason's comprehension, but it is never nonsensical and irrational. Humbly, we approach the task of theology utterly dependent upon God, and eager to learn from those who have gone before us. Mindful of our finitude and our fallenness, our posture is not proud and puffed up, but prayerful and grateful. There is no room for big heads when we learn about such a big God. Doxology, we learn that we might love, we grow as we behold glory, we dig deeper in doctrine that we might soar higher in worship. God is not just the object of our study, but He is the one who reveals all there is to know about Himself, and the one in Himself who is worthy of all our devotion. Amen. Amen. Well, God bless you. May God shine His light upon you, and may He give us a thirst and desire for the Lord. Amen.